The Blue Jays find themselves in a pinch here, in danger of being walked off.
Yeah, and given that their postseason fate is not yet determined, they need to do everything they can to hold on to this game. This is prime September baseball we're watching here, and I'm loving it.
Digging in now, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a
number
ground
29.
victim last time.
Tommy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
A
ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hops this one up. Giles is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Smoke.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Hold him just enough with that pitch to get him to
now
go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. This is skied into short left center. Adames is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Diaz moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here is Avisail Garcia.
Leading off
lifetime
for the Reds,
numbers against Ken Giles.
the right fielder.
He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1
Garcia.
Hernandez facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in, Daniel Robertson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on
the
base.
batter,
I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away
Now
for the strikeout there.
Baseman.
Not a whole lot to say
G-Man
about that pitch. It
Joy.
hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here.
That's a ball.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. The set and the 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Billy.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Diaz is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 3.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And time will be called here as with the important going-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
Here's the 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
15.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, number 44.
Rowdy.
Your
Kevin
attention,
Pillar
please.
will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2
Number
on
11,
and 2 out here.
Kevin Pillar.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. And the runner will score from second. The relay. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there
Now
to stretch
batting,
this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that push has to make you feel good.
Now pitching
Familia Pagan, a right-handed
Number
reliever
15,
standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Hit hard toward first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up.
Ladies
Jonathan
and
Davis is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Digging in once again, Yandy Diaz.
Now playing third
It was a flyout for
Number
him in his
one.
last trip.
This change
Tough task
defensively
ahead
for the
here
Blue
is this
Jays.
guy, one of the
Now
top
playing
save
third
guys
base.
in the league right now.
Number
He's been
13.
very reliable
Well,
shutting the door.
Gurriel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 19.
And that'll bring up Nick Schufo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Giles is ready. First pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now
And
batting,
that'll bring
the second
Joey
baseman.
Wendell. He was a
Joey.
ground out victim last time up.
Wendell.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Blue Jays were up against a wall, one hanging curveball away from being walked off on, but instead they persevered and found a way to earn the win.
A big win it is, Matt, not just because they were in a September pennant race, but because of the way they got it. When you're in a tight situation like that late in the season and you respond the way they did, it's a message game, not just to your rivals, but to yourself and your fans. They showed a lot of guts to win this one, and this is going to do wonders for their confidence. A huge, huge win for this team.
Phillies, should they eke out a win in this one, would extend their division lead, at least with regard to their opponent tonight, who's in striking distance in the division race.
No doubt, Matt. It's not lost on these guys that their opponents are chomping at the bit to make up some ground in this race by knocking off the top dog. These are games that carry the most weight. And when it's a close game like this one, it can also afford the team who comes out on top a big surge in confidence and momentum. Both teams are all in on this game, Matt.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Leading off
0 for 2 for him to this point.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Gorkys Hernandez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Zero.
1-2 now. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Up here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Again, a 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Hernandez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This game. At the plate, Reese McGuire. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
The catcher, number 10.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Hamilton.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Erasmo Ramirez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at and nobody out. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, hit and run right
now
there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. Barehanded on the move. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Now batting,
had run
third
to third
baseman
there after the bunt.
Brandon
Sacrifices aren't everyone's
Drury.
favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2-run score. And a relay home. Throw won't get him.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel real good about yourself.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Throw to first. Not in time as the run is across the score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI in the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Brian Johnson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Brian Johnson.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Betts is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoak. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 4 runs here in this half inning. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 8-4. Jonathan Davis will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Tim Mesa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Leading off.
Mesa.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Line drive to left. Hernandez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Mookie Betts. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Benintendi, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Hit hard on the ground to third. Drury gloves it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They're unable to make. Now at the plate.
Leading off for the Jays, the catcher, Luke Maile.
Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Nope.
2-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really
Now
trying
batting,
to get a pitch
center
out front and
fielder,
rip it down the line.
Phillies.
But that wasn't a great pitch
Hamilton.
to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready
The
once
second
again,
baseman.
Devin Travis.
Travis.
He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the
Third
plate,
baseman,
kept
number
his hands
3.
back, stayed through the
Brandon.
baseball, and delivers a hard hit line
Rory.
drive.
Stepping in now, Brendan Drury. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And Mookie will make the play. And here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll
Leading
try
off
and
for
lead
Boston.
things off here in
The
inning
shortstop.
number 9.
Xander
First offering on its
Bogaerts.
way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Hernandez moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Third baseman. Raphael.
Stepping into the box,
Devers.
Rafael Devers. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right
Now
there.
batting,
He's
the
lucky
first
he's
baseman,
getting this baseball back.
Mitch Moreland.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Travis has it. Galvis on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. So the Blue Jays record a big division win and thus bolster their position at the top of the standings.
Yeah, and maybe just as important in a win like this is the message it sends to the team that you're trying to track down. It's a notable win, and it's definitely going to add to this team's confidence going forward.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos?
Well, I don't want to jinx a masterful pitching performance by saying any kind of certain words out loud, but let me just draw your attention to the number in the opposing team's hit column. Here's a hint. The number looks like a bagel, maybe a donut. Is this performance going to go down in the record books, Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Leading
no
off
hits
for
in
the
2 trips
Orioles,
to the plate for him in
the
the ball game.
shortstop.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Popped up. Smoke shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready now for Baltimore.
Now
Jonathan Villar.
second baseman.
Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He brings a scary 368 batting average. He's taken him deep once. No balls and a strike to count.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Stroman gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, one down now, one down. Hey, one time, right now.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Come on now, one time. Hit a piece.
Popped up.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Come on, guys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
Leave that pitch down.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
3-1 to him now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
That's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. It's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
The 2-1 pitch.
Let's go.
And it's fouled away.
See it. Drive it like you can.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole. Coming to the plate now, Cedric Mullins. We're in the 8th
Leading
now,
off
and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
The center fielder.
I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1-1.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside
Get your
corner.
pitch, stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the flag court and gone.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The batter, the
On his
designated
way
hitter.
to pitch number 100.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Yeah, we got one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Here we go now. Come
Not
on
much
now.
to
One
say
time.
about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in. DJ Stewart. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
At the plate, Alcides Escobar. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar. Your
Here
attention,
comes the
please.
Toronto skipper out
Now
toward the
pitching
pitcher's
for the
mound.
Blue Jays.
And he's going to motion for his
35.
bullpen here. That'll do it for the
David
starter tonight.
Bell.
So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Line toward right center. Rickard is on his way home. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the second run will score as well.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like
Up
this
next
to a
with the
hitter
Orioles,
of this guy's
the
magnitude,
first baseman,
especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Bud Norris comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
2-1.
3 runs already home here. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Now,
leading off for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, look at the dive. In time.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one.
Morales.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bullet back up the middle. Mullins is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So one.
Ladies
Joe
and gentlemen,
Biagini is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
1-2.
And there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ground ball left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the
now
inning.
batting, third baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Mancini gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Cedric Mullins will be next. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Grichuk. 1 out. Into the box, Cedric Mullins. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher.
Hit on the ground toward the left.
Perez.
There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
Jays, with a win tonight, would lock up a spot in the postseason by guaranteeing themselves at least a wild card berth. And for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, these players are motivated and excited. I'm told that, though they do still have business to attend to in the division race, they're not going to hold back the celebration if they get the win tonight and clinch a place for themselves in the postseason. They say it's what they've been working towards all season, and to achieve it here in their first chance to do so would be amazing.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding in, Devin Travis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Travis.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. 10. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box.
Your
Kevin
attention,
Pillar
please.
will come on to pinch
Pinch
hit
hitting
here in
for
a
the Blue
big
Jays.
spot.
Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Ladies
Time
and gentlemen,
called here,
your
as with the
attention,
potential
please.
tying run
He's
aboard,
running
they'll
at
make the
first
move to
for
get a
the
little
Blue
more
Jays.
speed out there.
Number 1.
The 0-1 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't
Now
matter.
batting,
They bring in a new
shortstop,
relief pitcher, right?
Freddie
And he gets greeted with
Yelder.
back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped up. Trumbo is there. He's got it to end the inning as the
Your
Kevin
attention,
Pillar
please.
will stay in the ball game as he'll
This
likely
game's
do the
defensively
catching from here out. Danny Jansen
Now catching.
is into the ball
Number
game
11,
here as he takes over behind
Kevin
the plate. Eric
Pillar.
Sogard
This
is
game's
also into the
defensively
ball
for
game
the
now
Blue
as he
Jays.
takes over at second.
Now playing second base. Number
Here
5,
comes the first pitch.
Eric
Just able to
Sogard.
get a piece of that for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 4. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the
Now
shortstop
batting,
right there.
left
Kept
field.
it in front of him. That's
Trey.
all he could do right there.
Mancini.
In a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down
Your
was a pretty
attention,
good
please.
job. But any way
Now
you look at
pitching
it,
for the
that
Blue
should be
Jays.
scored a base hit, and I'm
Number
sure it was.
52.
Ryan Tepera
Ryan
is on the pitch here in the
Tepera.
8th with nobody out. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he takes a called strike one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Trumbo on at first, nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
The game of baseball changes so much velocity. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now
Stepping
batting,
in and
catcher,
ready for another shot,
Carlos.
Carlos Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
The 1-1 home. This is skied out toward right. Richard has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop.
And digging into
Hunter.
the batter's box will be Hanser
Alberto.
Alberto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Shoots this one over to Burt. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. And Michael Givens takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Now the 1-0. Grounded to the right. Bostic on the grass. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
quick check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-0. It is taken, strike one. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Mancini is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Quick check on that time run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hamilton stands at first with one out. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Strike taken to throw. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Stewart. Two gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The batter, number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kendrys Morales, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Lifted the other way out to left center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throwing to second. And he'll be pulled out at second. And a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. These rivals have tangled on many an occasion this season, but none more important than this meeting.
Well, every game counts, of course, but with the season winding down and this division race still in question, a close game like this one can sometimes become a swing game in the race. And by that, I mean one that swings big-time momentum to the club that comes out on top. There's quite a bit at stake here, so I look for an exciting finish to this one.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's stolen 4 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. And he takes ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And digging in, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off
he was
for
sat
the
down
Yankees.
on strikes in his last
The
at
center
bat.
fielder.
Yeah, Matty, big
Aaron.
time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
I got a
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting,
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. DJ LeMahieu
third baseman
becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Your
Dylan
attention, please.
Betances has been summoned
Now
from the bullpen as he'll.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball.
Now
Justin Smoke becomes the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Still 1-2. Popped him up. Voit moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
Here's Eric Sogard. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 0 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, catcher, Luke Maile.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile.
Your attention, please.
We'll look for some. Magic here is he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Time called here, as with the potential time run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rowdy Tellez will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Ryan Tepera is on.
Now,
pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom. Danny Jansen is also into the ball game, as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Now catching, number 9.
First offering on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job.
Drives it to deep right field. Ranging back is Pilar, but it's off the Sony sign. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to get there with a 1-out triple.
Wow, that thing rocketed to right
Now
field.
that's the
outfielder
designated
got
hitter.
a decent jump on it.
Flavor.
And made a great leaping try, but he just can't make a play. By the time he tracks it down, it's too late. The triple was pretty much a done deal.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
3-0 to him now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Gary Sanchez.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Drury has it. The second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More from the show.
Your
Zach
attention,
Britton
please.
comes out of the bullpen
Now
to
pitching
shut
for
things
the New
down
York
here in the
Yankees.
9th.
Number 53.
Digging in,
Zach
Freddie Galvis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
1-0 the count. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0 is taken, ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close.
6.
So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Hamilton standing in. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from
number
first.
30, Anthony Alford.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Alford aboard here at first with nobody out.
Steele, running.
Runners on the move for second. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back in standing. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now the closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 3 for 15. First pitch of the at-bat. Now both runners on the move. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 0-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
From the stretch. Swing, line drive, and he comes through in the clutch. This'll tie the game and get everybody running. Here's the go-ahead run to score. Now the relay home, and he's safe.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're
Morales.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they'll widen the gap a bit with the sac fly as this is now a 3-run lead.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
That evens it up 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-1 home now to Smoke. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. Hard liner to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Chad Green enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Brandon Drury will bat next. Line drive to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Absolutely
up next to the Blue Jays,
all over that fastball.
The second baseman.
And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, Hero. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Voigt there to put it away and finally put it. Anthony Alford will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Anthony Alford now pitching for the Blue Jays. Number 51.
Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Number 13 is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. In now, Luke Voigt. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Pilar is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 5. Too low, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Last chance for the Yankees. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly on a line to third. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, we mentioned earlier the potential of a game like this providing some late season momentum to the team that comes out on top. Do you sense that's happened here?
For the moment, yes, for sure. You can see in their body language of the players. As for whether that carries over into their play, we'll just have to see and keep an eye on these teams and watch how the division race shakes out here in September. Still a lot to be sorted out in this division.
We are late in a tightly contested matchup between a division leader and a rival who's bent on unseating them.
And this is what September baseball is all about, Matty V. These teams know each other very well by now, and the outcome of this series could have a significant impact on how the division race pans out.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Now here's the pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Kendrys Morales, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .348 batter. He's taken him deep once. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board.
So
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run.
Well, if you're going to give him a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base.
Now batting,
it stings,
third
sure,
baseman,
but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Too hard.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Misses, ball 2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he is in there.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone. Think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Didi Gregorius is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Boyd.
Now to the plate, Luke Boyd. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses, ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Count even now at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. Stepping up now, Luke Maile. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Maile.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Line drive to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Standing in now, number 13, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 0 for 5. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Baseman.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Devin Travis. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one,
now
and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Adam Ottavino comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Gregorius has it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Voit over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So
Ladies
it's
and
2
gentlemen,
runs on
please
3
join
hits,
us
no
for the
errors, and a
traditional
runner left on.
7th inning stretch.
7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 2. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Through was a base hit.
the center
Even though
fielder,
we're moving into the
Aaron
back end of this game, they're only down by a
Hicks.
couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Galvis retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
now batting, the catcher, Kyle
One
Higashioka.
gone here in the Yankee 7th, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Drilled to the right side, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some
Now
bullets
batting,
hit down that
second
way,
baseman,
too. Good effort on the
DJ
dive right there, but batter singles.
Here's the
LeMahieu.
second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base,
The left fielder,
chances
number
of him
11,
scoring and tying this game
Brett
become a lot greater.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Grichuk is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees.
Your
Chad
attention,
Green
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as
for
he'll
the
do
Yankees,
so to start the 8th.
number
Striding
57,
in, Rendell Grichuk.
Chad
Fourth trip.
Green.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Green typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the right side. LeMahieu's got it, and quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And it's fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Throw on to Voit, takes care.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Tepera
please.
is on to pitch out of
Now
the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless coming into this at-bat,
so
the hit streak he's been riding is on the line.
The right
here.
fielder.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
For his career in this matchup, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled away. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check
Now
swing,
batting,
and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Torres, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Line drive to left. Hamilton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
He hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. Lifetime in this matchup. He's only 1 for 10. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Andujar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swinging a soft liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile.
Leading off for Toronto, the first baseman, Luke Maile.
Here's the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Three and one now. The 3-1. High and deep to right center. Hicks on the move. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box now, number 13. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gardner going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As he hits one on a line to left field. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but out number 1.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good. But just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Devin Travis. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a liner. And there's out number
2. The batter, number 9.
So digging in now, Danny Jansen. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Voit is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Ladies
Bud
and gentlemen,
Norris, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take
now
over the pitching duties here.
Number 20, Bud Norris.
Now at the plate, look Voit. He's hitless in 3
Leading off for the
at-bats to
Yankees,
this point.
the
Swing
first
and a
baseman,
liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
The batter, the center fielder,
Riding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. This is popped up. Gurriel in foul ground, but this will land untouched. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Kyle Higashioka will be next. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So striding forward now, Kyle Higashioka.
batting, catcher,
and these guys are making a little push here.
Higashioka.
Despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1-1.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Voit at second. Hicks at first with no outs. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that
Now
one. Kyle
batting,
Higashioka
second baseman,
is dealt with for the
DJ
first out in the bottom of the inning.
LeMahieu.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as This ball game is over. Well, guys, this is a big September win for today's victors.
And it's kind of worth double, Matt. Not only did they get the win, but they hand a loss to the team they're trying to beat to get to the finish line.
Yeah, one team gains a step while the other one takes a step back. But that's what makes the matchup so fun right now. You've got to love these kinds of series in September because they feel already like postseason games.
With their postseason chances hanging in the balance, how huge would it be for this team to win this game right now in dramatic walk-off fashion, guys?
Matt, if they can win this game in any fashion, it is going to give this team a major lift. But if they win it with walk-off dramatics, it would absolutely set this team on fire. This really feels like pennant race baseball at its best.
The right
Stepping
fielder,
in for
number
the Jays,
50.
Rendell Grichuk.
Rendell.
A winning run at second, however, the double
Grichuk.
play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready now to Oscar Hernandez.
The left fielder.
He bats with 2 outs
Hey,
and
Oscar.
the winning run at second.
Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Santander. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
What a big win for this team, Dan. Man, oh man, this could really prove to be an impact win in the pennant race.
No doubt about it, D-Row. When a game is so close like this one was, it always feels like the stakes get raised. But when you factor where this team is in the race and that their postseason fate is still undetermined, this is a big deal for this team, and they're going to walk out of here feeling like they're on top of the world.
The Jays are getting their first chance here in this game to clinch their division championship. Heidi, what was the feeling in the clubhouse going into this potentially monumental game?
Well, when I asked one player how it felt to be on the verge of closing out the division, he said, "It won't feel like anything until we get it done. Ask me then." So these guys are all business. They're trying to treat this like any other game. But don't be fooled. Behind those restrained words, you can sense the excitement and anticipation. A lot of hard work and persistence could come to fruition today, Matt.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Looking to send him packing again. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. This is foul right side. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Joey Rickard. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
2-1. Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 to him now. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hernandez racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Galvis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 24.
Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stewart hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Now
not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. The 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Galvis is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Looks like a left.
1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there, and he has it for the first out.
Third baseman, number 3.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman.
Next to bat for Toronto, Eric Sogard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Up next for the Orioles.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. And that misses for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Mancini hits a little over the 270 mark. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen
Now
and
batting,
immediately walks the first man he faces.
Renato.
First pitch on its way. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Cedric Mullins. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
The
and the force play is now in order.
Carlos.
So a big moment here, and standing in Carlos Perez as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And he's going to be tagged out on a botched suicide squeeze. And 2. Here it is. Fouled away. Wilkerson at third. Mullins on at second with 2 down. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Jonathan Villar will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first
Richard
base.
Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Villar.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Now playing left field. Number
Just able
12.
to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Line to the right side. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Up next for the Blue
Not a
Jays.
bad way to start the
The
nightcap.
shortstop.
3 at-bats.
Ready.
3 base hits.
Yells
Yeah,
it.
the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles.
Your attention, please.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first.
Number 6.
And that'll be a wise
Phillies.
decision as he's the potential
Hamilton.
go-ahead run. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. Escobar on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the
number
double
11.
play.
Kevin.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Nunez is up with it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is.
Ladies
Billy
and
Hamilton
your
will stay in the
attention,
ball
please.
game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Danny Jansen
Now
is
catching.
into the ball game here as he
Number
takes
6.
over behind the plate.
Billy
9th inning underway now as the first
This
pitch is
change
taken for a
defensively
cold
the
strike.
Blue Jays. Now catching. Number 9.
Ball 1.
That's a strike.
Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. The next 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Baseman, Hunter Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Your
Jim
attention,
Mesa
please.
takes over on the mound in
Now
a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box,
Mesa.
DJ Stewart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Digging in, Alcides Escobar. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Gregory Infante enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Leading up for Toronto,
Richard. He was a ground-out victim last time.
Richard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Infante has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Infante has racked up just under 100 innings on the mound to this point, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stewart is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8,
Will be the
designated hitter,
Morales.
Hendrys.
No thump out of him in this game so
Morales.
far as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins waits on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains 2-2. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Jonathan
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Runs up and gets this one down, and a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
now batter.
No, that was
Number
pretty
12.
impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Steve Wilkerson. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
2 out, nobody on. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have it up 3 down for the Orioles. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Leading up for Toronto, the first baseman.
Standing in, Justin Smoke. It was a fly-out for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Third baseman, number 3.
Now in the box,
Brandon
Drury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Stewart is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Eric
the second
Sogard.
baseman.
He was a ground out victim last time up.
Sogard.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Alberto has it. Throw on to first, and we are going. Stepping into the box, Cedric Mullins.
Leading off,
he's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Number 3.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. In now for the O's, Carlos Perez. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1, and he misses with it. 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Hunter Alberto.
Standing in, Hunter Alberto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Galvis has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is returned. 1 left for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Number 51.
Takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. Back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Center
There's
fielder.
a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Kevin Pillar. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart moves over. He makes the play as the potential winning run tags from second. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Randall.
There at second base to know he can make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So coming to the plate, Rendell Gritchick. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Wilkerson coasts under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So digging in with a chance to win it here to Oscar Hernandez as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This is line to left. That falls down, and in comes the winning run. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
So the Blue Jays get the win, and the celebration can commence.
No doubt they clinch a division championship and stamp their passport to the postseason. And what a thrill for this team and their fans. Do we need to remind people of what the expectations were for this team coming into the season? Not this year, not close. What a story, guys.
No doubt, D-Row. They've been one of the best stories in baseball all season long, and it's great to see them get a division wrapped up. Huge congrats to this team.